Alessandra, initially amazed by Edgar's power and fearful of her family, finds herself confined to her room as punishment for her anger over her kitten's death at Kate's hands. Edgar, her shrewd fiancé, challenges her to shed her timid facade and leverage his name to assert herself, refusing to let her run away like a coward. Will Alessandra embrace Edgar's advice and finally stand up to her family? What consequences will her newfound assertiveness bring upon her and her family?
Desmond, you cannot be considering Alessandra being the one to marry the Duke, Katrina said when Desmond returned to the table.
He is hell-bent on marrying Alessandra, and she has agreed. I have no choice but to entertain it.
Desmond took up a napkin from the table to clean the sweat dripping from his forehead.
He threatened me.
Still, we have to think about Kate here. Do you know how embarrassing it will be for her to lose Edgar to Alessandra? For heaven's sake, the girl wears a mask. Has the Duke seen her face? Something isn't right.
Katrina couldn't make sense of what was happening.
Did you find out what was said between the two of them the night of the party? Alessandra had to be lying. She must be threatening the Duke,
Kate concluded. It was the only thing making sense to her.
Kate, how on earth would Alessandra be able to threaten a man like Edgar when she is always here?
Desmond was trying to make sense of the situation, but the theory Kate came up with was ridiculous.
I have said many times that man is unpredictable. We will never understand why he picked Alessandra.
Father, you can't allow him to marry her. I have worked too hard for a moment like this for it to go to Alessandra. She's only agreeing to this to irk me. I will speak with the Duke.
Kate's chair screeched as she stood up. There was no way she would lose to Alessandra again.
Speak with me about what?
Edgar asked as he entered the dining room, but he was not alone. Alessandra was right beside him, holding his hand as she walked.
I'm sure the Baron has told you the good news, that Alessandra and I shall wed soon. Alfred, the gifts? Yes, young master.
Alfred moved as quickly as he could to place each of the gifts in front of the 3 family members.
There will be more gifts to be delivered here, but this is just a small taste of what is to come. I hope it is to your liking. Do you wish to sit, Alessandra?
Edgar pulled out a chair for her.
Thank you,
Alessandra replied and took a seat in the chair. The first person her eyes went to was Kate, since her sister was the one watching her the most.
You have not opened the gift, Kate. You?
Kate started, but stopped herself when she met the Duke's eyes. They were daring her to say something he wouldn't like.
Why is he acting like this now?
She thought.
Alessandra, please enlighten us about what is happening. Why did you say yes to the Duke?
You are not one to want to get married,
said Katrina.
No one has ever asked me, Mother. I am thrilled to marry a man like the Duke. I've heard many good things about him, thanks to Kate. Isn't he a good man, Kate?
Alessandra glanced at her fuming sister.
He was mine,
Kate replied, ignoring her father, signaling for her to shut up. She sat back down, unable to stand and watch the Duke be protective of Alessandra.
I don't remember ever giving you that idea, Kate. I thought we had gotten rid of the drug which causes one to see things that are not real. Are they still around, Baron?
Edgar said as he stood over where Alessandra sat.
Of course not. It has been gotten rid of a long time ago. As I recall, you took quite a few of them. I would hate to know your younger daughter has gotten her hands on them. If that is the case, I shall pity her desperate attempts to gain my affection. when I stated I would never have any romantic feelings for her. I can take you to get treated.
Edgar offered Kate. Her delusion in thinking they were something more than strangers irked his soul.
I would have been able to take you at the same time I would have taken Alessandra's kitten to be healed, but it has unfortunately passed away. To be thrown against something is quite painful. Isn't that right, Baron?
Edgar subtly recalled his earlier conversation with the Baron.
Yes.
Desmond could still feel the pain from being thrown against Alessandra's door by Edgar.
No offense, Duke Edgar, but you cannot waltz into our home and get involved with our family issues. You are not married to Alisandra as yet. Whatever happened to the kitten is none of your concern. Alessandra knows there are no pets allowed.
Katrina did not want the issue with the kitten discussed, since Kate's name would be mentioned.
Forgive me. Alessandra is now my fiancée, and anything that makes her upset concerns me. I care for her so much I could kill anyone who upsets her.
What will Edgar do next to assert his dominance and protect Alessandra? How will Kate react to this escalating confrontation? And will she finally give up her pursuit of the Duke?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.